Have you ever wondered why some dreams flourish effortlessly while others remain forever out of reach? Perhaps the secret isn't in what you're doing, but in how quietly you're doing it. There's something astonishing and a little shocking that most people don't realize. The universe isn't drawn to the loudest demands, but to intentions whispered in silence. But why? What hidden power lies in actions done completely alone, away from prying eyes? Stay with me, because once you understand this, you'll realize you've had the key all along, and that key unlocks realities you might have only imagined. There is an ancient tale quietly passed down of a student who searched far and wide for answers until a wise teacher handed them a riddle: find the garden but speak not a word. For days the student wandered, doors unseen to noisy minds. At last, it was the stillness of their step and the quiet in their chest that revealed a hidden latch, opening to a lush sanctuary none had spoken of. In that silence, the universe whispered back, "You have heard me now." Silence is not the absence of sound. It is the fertile space where awareness grows. Just as seeds germinate unseen beneath soil, so too do the answers you seek develop beneath the surface of your conscious mind. When you withdraw from the noise, both external and internal, you create a vibration of receptivity. Think of monks who retreat to caves or sages who meditate by rivers. It is not escapism, but communion with deeper truths. The universe does not shout. It waits for your stillness to speak. Modern life often glorifies the loudest voice, the most visible action, yet true power works differently. Hidden truths come to those who do not demand them, but become aligned enough to receive them. Just as constellations appear not by lighting the sky, but by dimming it, the light of knowledge appears when we lower our inner volume. In secret, we are offered the most sacred invitations, not through proclamation, but through presence. This sacred quiet is not a place. It is a state of being, a readiness to listen beyond the surface. Once reached, one no longer needs to grasp for answers. They arrive, unforced. What if the very thing you're searching for already surrounds you, but can only be accessed through silence? When you hold a vision quietly, it grows with strength. Imagine planting a seed. If you dig it up every day to show others, it may never root. But when it is kept in the dark, nurtured by intention alone, it develops unseen power. Silent intention acts like gravity, drawing the desired reality toward you without strain or spectacle. The universe is not impressed by noise. It is moved by resonance. Science echoes this ancient wisdom. Neuroscience reveals that when we speak of goals too early, the brain interprets them as partially complete, diminishing drive and momentum. Energy is scattered, like sparks lost in the wind before they can form fire. Yet in silence, intention sharpens. Without the distraction of validation, one becomes fully aligned with the act of creation. You do not chase the outcome. It begins to chase you. In energetic terms, speaking your plans too soon can be like opening a circuit before the current is ready. Others may unintentionally drain or distort your field with their doubts, projections, or envy. Keeping your intention within a sacred container prevents interference. Think of a magnet. It attracts not by noise, but by the invisible force of its field, strongest when undisturbed. So what happens when you hold your intention like a sacred ember, warm, hidden, protected? It burns brighter, gains potency, and shapes reality through silent influence. And as your vibration rises with focused awareness, could it be that the next stage of your manifestation requires not action, but sacred stillness? There is profound strength in keeping sacred what is not yet ready to bloom. Just as a cocoon shields the caterpillar until its transformation is complete, your dreams require containment to fully form. This sacred silence is not secrecy born of fear, but reverence. When your intention is kept within, it is refined and strengthened by the quiet fire of your belief. In such stillness, you are not hiding from the world. You are aligning with it. External opinions, no matter how well-meaning, can introduce static into the clarity of your inner vision. Even a gentle breeze can distort a delicate flame. You protect your deepest intentions the way one guards a musical instrument, keeping it tuned, untouched by untrained hands. Awareness becomes your tuning fork. When you are truly aligned, the frequency of your thought becomes unmistakable to the universe. This alignment is more than thought. It is emotional coherence. It is when your body, heart, and mind hum the same note. When your choices, beliefs, and inner dialogue mirror the life you are calling in. Like a compass that only works when held steady, your manifestation relies on the stillness of your own internal truth. Clarity does not come from noise. It arises from unshaken self-trust. So if you've ever wondered why things fall apart when shared too soon, perhaps the answer lies here. What if the most powerful form of manifestation doesn't begin with action or declaration, but with a deep, internal yes spoken in silence? Manifestation is not merely a matter of thought. It is an orchestration of emotion, belief, and vibration. If your heart doubts what your mind affirms, your signal to the universe becomes unclear, like a radio tuning between stations. It is emotion that fuels manifestation, not empty repetition. A whispered affirmation means little unless your body believes it's already true. Awareness of this emotional harmony is the key to reshaping reality. Think of it like water responding to sound. When emotions are chaotic, the patterns are scattered. But when aligned with intention, they crystallize into something beautiful, structured, and powerful. Your emotions are not just feelings. They are frequencies. They carry instructions into the fabric of the universe. What you feel deeply, you transmit. And what you transmit, you begin to attract. You cannot simply wish your way into a new life while vibrating in fear, shame, or lack. Those lower states produce misalignment, keeping you tethered to the same patterns. But when belief and feeling become congruent, the vibration stabilizes. It is here that reality begins to move in your favor, not because you forced it, but because you became the version of yourself it responds to. So ask yourself, not only what you desire, but how you feel when you desire it. Is there joy? Is there peace? Is there certainty? If not, might that be the final shift needed to tune yourself to the frequency where new opportunities are already waiting? There comes a moment when alignment gives way to something extraordinary. Flow. It is the sense that time bends, people appear, and events unfold with uncanny precision. Not by your hand alone, but through unseen orchestration. The universe, in its quiet brilliance, begins to move in rhythm with you. What once felt distant becomes natural. Coincidences multiply, not by chance, but by frequency. This phenomenon is known as synchronicity, those moments where inner knowing meets outer confirmation. You think of someone, and they call. You desire change, and a door opens. Flow is not accidental. It is cultivated through consistent alignment of thought, feeling, and silence. It is the state where manifestation ceases to feel like effort and becomes your natural way of moving through the world. Gratitude, when practiced sincerely, amplifies this state. It is the vibration of already receiving, not hoping, not waiting, but knowing. Like tuning into a broadcast, gratitude sharpens the clarity of your signal. It also grounds your awareness, preventing you from slipping back into scarcity. The more you recognize abundance, the more it reveals itself. So when life begins to coincide with your inner world, pause and observe. You are not imagining it. You are witnessing a dialogue between your vibration and the universe. And the question becomes, if this is just the beginning of your alignment, what greater patterns might be forming just beyond your current awareness? And now I leave you with this. What if your greatest transformation begins not with telling the world, but with telling no one? What would change in your life if you trusted your vibration to speak louder than your words? Reflect on these questions deeply, because they carry the weight of unseen truths waiting to surface. Let us know. Have you ever witnessed your silence create miracles? Have you felt the universe respond, not to what you said, but to what you became? If this resonated with you, remember to like this video, subscribe, and activate the bell so you never miss another message crafted just for your awakening. There is so much more to reveal, and it's only just beginning.